challenge 4 in Power BI DAX functions. The question here is we want to find out which category has maximum number of products. Okay, the question is find out a category having maximum number of products. Normally, we can create a table, for example, category name, we can drag and drop, and along with the category name, we have different products. So I can drag and drop the product name over here. Okay. So if you see accessories is having three products, AirPods, Google Pixel 7, Sony, audio devices only one product, gaming only one, laptops have three products, smartphone has two products. Now, if I want to find out which category is having the maximum products, normally right now if I want to count, I can right click on the product name, then I can select the option as count. So this will give me a simple bar chart. But if I want to convert into a table for simplicity, and I can tell you that the accessories and laptops are having three products, smartphones are having two products, and audio gaming, they both have one product each. Now, the question is, I want to find out and just get the name of that category with maximum products. So we have two options, accessories and laptop option. So in order to get those output, we'll get only one output right now. So we will be writing here a measure and we'll get the output in a card format. Let's write down a measure. Now this measure would be little bigger. Okay, so you have to watch this video twice and thrice. This is a challenge series. People who have gone through the training of basic Power BI DAX, they might understand this example here. So first thing, as a top category equals to Alt Enter is a shortcut. To begin with, I will just create a table, okay, with the variable named as T. Okay. So where T is the variable temporary table over here. And in this, I'll be just adding a column over here. The function name would be add columns and Alt Enter values. Okay. So what will happen is this, I'm trying to get the list of all the categories that exist in this product table. Okay. So if I want all the categories, I will just bring here the category ID from which table? From the products table. Okay. Close a bracket over here, comma, and then Alt Enter. What is the column name I want here? It's the product count. Okay. Product count will be a new column which will give me the details. What they will give me the details? They will give me the details as the calculate option over here. Calculate function which will just count the rows. Okay. It will count the rows from the entire products table. Okay. So this is the function I've written. Remember, this add column will give me all the product, all the category ID. It will also give me a column named as product count that is giving me count of all the rows in the products table. Okay. And then Alt Enter, close the bracket. So this is giving a temporary table. Now what should I do next? I'm just going to create here a variable again. Okay. The variable would be named as, let's say, max count. Okay. So max count, this would be a variable kind of option over here. Okay. So what this max count is going to do, from that list, what we have created on the top right now, it will get the highest product count. Okay, that's a maximum option, highest product count. So the function to get the maximum value would be given as MAXX, okay, the max option from here. And this would be T. What is T? T is the name of the table. Okay, T is a variable name of the table. And there I want the maximum product count. Okay, that's a product count, and close the bracket. So if I just explain you, see, product count is going to give you the numerical values. And I want to find out the maximum value in T table. Okay, what is a T table? The entire table. And then I want the maximum product count. So this is going to give me the output here. Okay. Next, what I'm going to do is next is variable. Okay, it will give me the top row. Okay, the top row from this data. Okay, what top row do I want? I will just filter the data, which is again the table, okay, which is on the top, which is created. And I want here the product count which is equal to the maximum count which I have got right now. Okay, the max count. Okay, so if whatever is the maximum count over here, from that particular count, it will match and give me the first row from that data. Okay, that's what it is going to do right now. The next one would be where as top ID. Okay, so top ID will, what it will do is the where option top ID. So this will give me the top item, okay, the top row from that particular data here. Okay, so how do I do that? I'll just put here equal to, Alt Enter. And here the function would be, let's say, max, the maximum value from the top row. okay, which is the top row from which particular place from the products category ID. Okay, the products category. See, I got list of many category IDs, but I want the top value from that category item. Okay. Now, after getting all those data, okay, after getting all those data from there, now I'll just apply a lookup value. So I will say them, now you return me the output, which is the lookup value. The lookup value should give me the name of the category. Okay. It should give me the category name. Okay. So category name is present in which table? In categories table, not in the products table. So see, I want the output. See, what is the function given here? We want the top category name. So I want the top category name, and based on which it should be based on the category ID, and category ID I'm getting from where? I'm getting it from the top ID. Okay. So from whatever is the top ID option from there, I want to match with that data. Okay. That's a top ID and I can close the bracket. So finally is the output which I'll be getting here. So finally, what is happening here? We are getting the category ID. Okay, if you see carefully, it's a category ID, which is the top row. But based on that, now I want category name. So I'm just applying a lookup after getting all the details. So this gave me a top category. When I drag and drop this feature over here, this gives me the laptops. You see, so laptops are having the maximum count of products, okay, in the entire table. Now you might have a question that Access is also having it, but we just got the option laptops. We can get 2 options, 3 options, multiple options. But suppose you want the minimum option. So what is the only thing you need to do is instead of max, we'll just type as min x one time. So the lowest one, if you see, there's a gaming and audio devices, and I got the output as audio devices. So let's go back. I'll just change this min x to max x. Okay, that's the output here. So remember, if you want the lowest or the highest count of products in each category, you can use this function lookup value. We have count the MaxX, filter, and other topics as well. Perfect. So this was the challenge, finding out the category having the maximum products, and I hope you've understood. Now let's be ready for the challenge 5. Challenge 5 is something which will be covered in the next video. So the next challenge, we want to find out the average price of stopped products which are discontinued. We are not using it, and find out average price for this. So let's be ready for the next challenge.